Shelley, how have you been? It's me.
Oh, hi, Mom. I knew you'd message me.
Oh dear, you were waiting for my message. I know you, Shelley. A child always misses their mother, no matter how old they get.
Except for a mother like you.
Huh?
I heard you were at a pub where I went with my colleagues.
Yes, honey. I wanted to talk to you, so I followed you to the pub.
When I went to the restroom, you approached my colleagues and you carefree told them that you're my long-gone mom. I guess everybody believed you. I heard that you also got my number from them. And then you just left before I returned to the table. When my colleague told me what happened, I denied everything you said, and I confronted them for giving you my number without my permission. You said that you haven't been allowed to see your daughter ever since your husband cheated on you and took everything away. What kind of joke is that? You were the one who left me for a man and got divorced.
But honey, isn't it true that I am your long-gone mom? I haven't seen you in over 20 years.
If you can recognize the face that you haven't seen in over 20 years, you must have been sniffing around me for a while.
Sniffing around? How could you say like that? It's more like I was worrying about my own daughter for a while.
Well, you sold our house to pay for the cost to elope, and you made my life miserable when I was 6 years old. Don't try to make it sound like you've never done that.
Oh, you knew about that too.
Yeah, someone told me.
Okay, whatever.
So, what do you want? Why were you sniffing around and tricking my colleagues to get my contact?
Oh well, let me get straight to the point. I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
Yes, I heard you got married. And guess what? Your husband is a lawyer. I guess it's better than marrying a police officer.
It's none of your business who I got married to.
Well, if you're just an ordinary woman, there'll be no problem, but...
Huh? What are you trying to say?
Your father is a criminal, and you decided to marry a lawyer?
What?
Oh God, you didn't know? Well, I guess you're too young to remember. It happened when you were 5 years old. When I told him about the divorce, after he got caught involved in embezzlement, he didn't even know the word embezzlement. So, I didn't want to waste my time explaining. I didn't say anything else after that. But the fact that your father is a criminal doesn't change. And now, look at you. You got married to a lawyer. Looks like you have deceived him.
What are you talking about?
Well, I can understand why you don't want to admit the truth. I didn't want to be a criminal's wife either. That's why I divorced your father.
Dad is a criminal? What are you talking about? The embezzlement case was cleared up.
Even if it's cleared up, it doesn't change the fact that he has a criminal record.
There's no criminal record.
Yeah, whatever. I know you want to think that way, but you can't turn your back on reality. I'm divorced, so I'm not married to a criminal anymore. But you're his daughter, so I have good offer for you. If you don't want your husband to find out about it, give me a $5 million house.
A $5 million house?
Do you know the luxury residential area near the coast? There's a house for sale for $5 million, and it's my dream house. Please get it for me. If you did, I won't tell anyone that your father's criminal.
Why do I have to waste my money on that stupid offer?
What?
You should do some investigation first, before you came to me with the nonsense. Bye. Hey, Ryan, do you have a minute?
Hey, Shelley. Sure. I'm taking a break now. What's up?
There's something I want to talk about tonight, but I want to apologize first.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. but a crazy thing happened.
Crazy thing?
Well, actually, I got a call from my mother.
What? Your mom?
Yes.
Why? You haven't heard from her in years.
Yes, but she showed up at a pub where I was drinking with my colleagues.
What?
When I went to the restroom, she talked to my colleagues and told them some stupid lies to get my contact.
That's terrible.
And just now, I got a message from her. All her messages are crazy.
Really? Like what?
At first, she told me that my father is a criminal for committing embezzlement.
What? But I thought that the case was settled a long time ago.
That's what I said. My mother divorced and ran away from my father right in the middle of the embezzlement case. I think she didn't find out what happened after that.
I see. So, did she say anything to you?
That's the thing. She knows I married a lawyer.
What? About a marriage?
She demanded a $5 million house in exchange for not revealing about my father to you.
What the hell? That's crazy. That's totally blackmail.
I'm glad to hear that we have the same opinion.
And a $5 million house.
Yeah, she said the house is located in a luxury residential area near the coast.
That's one of the nicest places in town.
There's no reason for us to be threatened, but we can't just let it go, you know?
Of course, this is unacceptable.
I'm sorry, but can I leave the rest to you?
Sure. Let's talk about it again when I get back. But I can tell just from what I've heard that she's out of her mind. But I think we need to use full force of the law to get her off your back.
I appreciate your help, Ryan.
By the way, have you talked to your dad yet?
Not yet. He was working late with an overseas client, so he's sleeping now.
I see. Well, when he wakes up, you should tell him about the situation. I think I can be home by 7 or so. Let's talk about the plan with the three of us.
Sure. Thank you for your help.
Shirley, any update on the $5 million house?
I told you, it's a waste of money for a stupid offer.
Stupid offer? I'm serious, Shirley.
I mean, why the $5 million house? I think your demand is too specific.
I was thinking about the house for me and my boyfriend to live.
What? Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I keep dreaming about an elegant life with my boyfriend. The house would be perfect for us. Big yard, swimming pool, jacuzzi, and sauna. Oh, I'm so happy just thinking about it.
I'm not obligated to make your dreams come true.
Oh Lord, here we go again. If you don't want your husband to find out about your criminal father, get me a $5 million house. Your father is an ambassador.
That father is living with us now.
What?
Well, I'm glad you contacted me. My husband wants to talk to you. Just give me a minute.
Huh? Your husband? Hello, I'm Ryan, Sherry's husband. Please excuse me for messaging you using Sherry's account. You're Sherry's mother, right? Are you Sherry's husband? The lawyer? Yes, I'm a lawyer. Oh, really? I know what you're doing. It's still you, Shirley. Stop pretending to be your husband. Okay then. Can I get your contact info and send your message from my account? Fine, but I know you're just making fun of me. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? I'm Ryan, Sherry's husband. So, it was true. Normally, I wouldn't proceed with things through texts. But as Sherry's husband, who's well versed in the law, I'd like to talk to you. Oh, okay. What you did to Sherry is unforgivable to me. What are you saying? It's just a small favor from her precious mother. Just give me $5 million. This is not a favor, but a clear threat. You said, give me a $5 million house, or I'll expose your father's criminal record. Dear, I don't know what Sherry told you, but it is a fact that her father is a criminal. He committed embezzlement. He's an ex-convict. You're wrong about that. No, I'm not. That's why I divorced him. I don't know what happened after that, but it doesn't change the fact that he has a criminal record. No. Sherry's father was innocent. In fact, he was the one trying to expose the embezzlement. Huh? He fell into the trap of the real culprit and was almost framed. The investigation proved that he wasn't guilty. What? It was my father told me this story. My father is also a lawyer who was in charge of defending Sherry's father at the time. I heard about all his efforts to prove that he wasn't guilty when I was engaged to Sherry. Is that true? Yes, it is. In short, your ex-husband did not get a criminal record, and he's now living with us. No way! Then the $5 million house... I don't think that's the only thing to worry about. Oh? About 20 years ago, you abandoned Sherry when she was still a little girl and ran away. And you sold off the land and house you inherited from your parents to finance your elopement with the man. Did you know that Sherry was raised in foster care until she graduated from high school? What? In foster care? She didn't meet her father again until she became an adult. What's even more unforgivable is that, after more than 20 years with no communication, you suddenly showed up with crazy demands. On top of that, you even tried to blackmail Sherry. But Sherry has suffered because of you. I love Sherry, and I respect her father, the man who is not a criminal. That's why I can't forgive you. You have no right to be involved in our family. I'm declaring to you now that I will take legal action. What? You have committed crimes such as threats and defamation. Do you understand that this is a serious crime? But, you don't even know where I am. I know where you are. What? I told you, I'm a lawyer. I have contacts at the credit bureau. You're in debt, and you're living with a toxic boyfriend. With this situation, you can't escape even if you wanted to, am I right? We will have to file a claim for alimony and damages. Please don't. And I warn you not to go near Sherry ever again. Please be prepared.
Right after that, I took a big, deep breath. Apparently, it was harder than I thought it would be. My mother and her toxic boyfriend panicked after she was actually sued and charged. But it seems that everything was my mother's plan along. The toxic boyfriend abandoned my mother and fled, saying he didn't know anything about what she did. After all that happened, my mother was convinced of a lot of other crimes. She got arrested and went to jail right after that. I know she will come out sooner or later. Thanks to my husband's support, he makes sure that my mother will never show her face in front of me. I imagine my mother was entering her old age by the time she got out of jail. I have a feeling that she will not be able to find a peace until the end of her life. I'm living by myself after I moved out of my parents' house. The other day, I was planning to go back to my parents' house to clean the stuff that I left in my old room so that they could use the room for my nephew. Then I received an unbelievable message from my sister-in-law who lives with my parents. Hey Kelly, can we talk about your old room? Hey, yeah, I heard that you wanted to use the room for Eric. I'm planning to go there soon, so I'll clean up my room then. Oh, I just wanted to let you know that you don't need to do that. But I have a lot of important stuff there, and I think I need to organize them by myself.
I got rid of them already, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Huh? What do you mean?
It was just a lot of stuff, and I thought you can't bring all of them with you, you know? So I just threw all of them.
You threw away my stuff? But how did you get into my room without a key? I'm pretty sure that only my brother has that key.
When Jason was out, I had a spare key made.
Are you serious?
It'll be Eric's room anyway. Besides, you're already old enough for that stuff. I think it was better this way. I haven't touched the bookshelf because there were some books that I wanted to read too.
Oh, you didn't throw those away.
Yeah, but all the nerdy stuff you had, I think it was time to get rid of them, you know?
Faye, I just wanted to clear this out. What specific kind of stuff did you throw away in my room?
Like some kind of robot plastic model. I didn't know about that stuff because the room is usually locked. I was really surprised that you and Jason had the same hobby.
No, we don't. The stuff that you threw was my brother's.
What?
The only stuff that I left was my books and games on my bookshelf. I've never bought any plastic models.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's just my guess, but maybe after Eric learned how to walk, he temporarily put them in my room and make sure that Eric will not touch them.
Oh my, so it was really his stuff.
I think you should tell my brother about it right now.
He's in New York on a business trip right now, so I guess I'll tell him when he gets back.
I don't think it's a good idea to wait that long.
Even if I tell him sooner or later, it doesn't change the fact that I threw them away. Well, Jason is 30 years old. He was too old for the stuff, you know.
Here we go again. Well, good luck with that.
Whatever.
My brother and I have always been nerds, but my sister-in-law is not really into such things. I guess she doesn't understand the value of the stuff that she threw away. She still thinks it wasn't a big deal, and seems like she has no plan to tell my brother about it. So I messaged my brother first. And here's a conversation between my brother and his wife that I was shown later.
Hey, is it true that you threw away my plastic models? Huh? Carrie told you. Why? Actually, I thought it was Kelly's. Then, when I told her that I threw it away, she told me it was yours. Haha, there's nothing to laugh about. Well, I think it was better this way, you know. You're too old for that stuff, and you need to say goodbye to your nerdy hobbies. I told you I was working it. Oh, really? I had more than 200 plastic models before. That many? But after we got married, I gave them away or sold them. I only had 50 of them at one time. After when Eric was born, I only had 30 of them. Wow, it must be so hard to get rid of them that many. Good job, honey. The remaining 30 pieces that I put in Kelly's room. I wanted to keep only 3 from them, and the rest was supposed to go to my friends. I can't believe you threw them away. What you gonna do about it? What do you mean? It's all gone now. Just move on, honey. I mean, come on. You're a father now. So, for goodness sake, stop it. I haven't bought anything since we got married. Oh, really? I'm still keeping my promise to you when we got engaged. Did you forget? Then what did I get? Nothing. I put all the money I earned from selling my stuff into a bank account. Huh? Well, it seems like you used it for buying your favorite blanket bags and clothes. For me, I have an emotional attachment to the plastic models, just like the way you love your blanket stuff. Hello, your stuff is just garbage. But my bags and clothes, I use them almost every day. Instead of wasting money on the garbage, It's better this way. Oh, yeah? You have no idea what I was going through when I gave up my stuff. Oh my gosh, stop being dramatic, honey. I can't take this anymore. Let's get a divorce. What? I'm not trying to force you to understand me. I don't understand anything. I just called your dad. He's gonna pick you up soon. So pack your stuff. Hey, what are you talking about all of a sudden? There's no way my dad would agree to this for the stupid small fight over plastic garbage. Your dad told me the reason your parents divorced. Your mother threw away your father's precious collection without permission. He apologized to me on the phone, saying he understood how I felt. Oh no. Also, I'll get custody of Eric. What? Why? If I don't do this, even his precious things might be treated like trash in the future. I won't do that. I don't trust you. I've asked my parents to take care of Eric while I'm away on business. Just get the hell out of here. We'll talk about the rest through our lawyers. I can't bring back what's been thrown away. You're pathetic. Let's think more about the future, honey. How about let's get matching brandy stuff together? Wouldn't that be a great new hobby for us?
My brother took 6 months to get a divorce because of his stubborn wife. The plastic model that was thrown away was reimbursed as much as possible, though. His ex-wife is still not convinced, and she keeps complaining about what happened to people around her. She really is a type who never learns her lesson. My brother took custody of Eric in recognition of his child-rearing environment and financial resources. He's working on raising Eric with the help of my parents. After what happened, it made me realize that my partner's values should be valued in the same way.